What's up, everybody? Truthcast TV coming at you again today. I wasn't going to make another video today until I come across this story. For months now on my channel, ever since this pandemic, and ever since all these tyrannical Orwellian lockdown restrictions and laws and rules were put into place, I've been saying that they don't have the right to tell us we can't go to work if we own a small business. They don't have a right to pull us over and ask us if we have papers, if we're essential. For months on my channel, I've been talking about how they just do not have the right to do what they're doing. And I'm sure by now, most of y'all probably most of my subscribers or anybody watching this video has seen this video it's went viral a few million times over. I think it got like 2-3 million views, probably a whole lot more by now. I think he posted this like last Tuesday, and as soon as I seen it like last Tuesday or Wednesday, I thought to myself, yeah, this guy right here, he'll be fired in a day or two from this video. But for anybody who hasn't seen this video or doesn't know what I'm talking about, we're going to watch a few minutes of this. We're going to watch a little few-minute clip of his video right here so everybody can kind of get the feel about, what I'm talking about and what's going on here. But he is a Seattle police officer, obviously named G. Anderson, and he decided to make a video about all the fuckery that is going on in America right now. Let's take a look.
As a police officer, I'm compelled to make this video. I've been in law enforcement for 10 years, and I'm speaking to my peers, other fellow officers, people in any kind of law enforcement position. I've seen officers nationwide enforcing tyrannical orders against the people, and I'm hoping it's the minority of officers.
I have got a ton of respect for this guy for being in uniform in his car while he's on the job, telling the truth like that. I got so much respect for this guy. If every officer thought like this guy did, it would be a lot better world out here. I can guarantee you that. But I've got a ton of respect for this guy right here for putting his ass on the line. Everything that he's worked for is on the line as soon as he posts that video. Everything that he's worked for will be thrown away and will be taken from him. And he probably knows it while he's making that video. But then again, there's probably a part of him who thinks, well, this is the right thing. This is the truth. Why would I get fired over something like this? This is America. We're free. Well, guess what? We're not as free as everybody thinks that we really are in America. We may be freer than a lot of countries, but we are far from being a free country. Let's continue.
But I'm not sure anymore, because every time I turn on the television, every time I look to the internet, I'm seeing people arrested or cited for going to church, for traveling on the roadways, for going surfing, opening their businesses, going to the park with their families, or doing nails out of their own house, using their own house as a place of business, and having undercover agents go there and arrest them and charge them with what? With a crime? I don't know what crime people are committing by doing nails in their own house, but we're seeing this more and more and more, and we need to start looking at ourselves as officers and thinking, is what I'm doing right? Now, I want to remind you that regardless of where you stand on the coronavirus, we don't have the authority to do those things to people.
Thank you. That's what I've been preaching on my channel for months. And that's what a lot of other truth channels have been preaching for months. Thank you. Finally, a police officer who's got the balls to stand up for what's right.
Just because a mayor or a governor tells you otherwise. I don't care if it's your sergeant or your chief of police. We don't get to violate people's constitutional rights.
Amen.
Because somebody in our chain of command tells us otherwise. It's not how this country works.
Amen.
Those are de facto arrests. You know, we're
Yes, sir.
violating people's rights and taking money from them, or even worse, arresting them and depriving them of their freedom when they are exercising their constitutional rights. So let's talk about that.
I couldn't have said that better myself.
Let's read something right here off of the Declaration of Independence. All men are created equal. Among these, we have the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. That to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, deriving their power from the consent of the governed, meaning our power and any government official's power is derived from the people. Okay?
Amen.
We don't hold power over our citizens. It's contradictory to everything that
Actually, they do, but not the woke citizens. They don't.
our country stands for. And this is what I'm seeing. First Amendment rights, telling people they can't go to church, freedom of religion. Okay? Telling people they can't protest, freedom of assembly. Fourth Amendment violations, illegal traffic stops to check for papers. What are you, the Gestapo? Is this 1930s Nazi Germany?
I like
You
this
don't
guy.
get to stop people unless you have reasonable suspicion or probable cause that they have committed a crime.
Amen, brother. Preach it. And now, if you haven't seen that full video, go check it out. It's Gary Anderson from the Seattle Police Department. Yeah, if you haven't seen it already, go check it out. It's got millions and millions of views. It's went viral since he's posted that, and he has ruffled a lot of feathers with that video, apparently, because, well, he posted another video today. Y'all want to check that out? Well, let's check that out.
Hey, what's up, guys? So I just kind of wanted to
And this
take a
is
couple.
from Freedom Media Canada. This is what they posted on their YouTube channel today. So I just wanted to, I'm not stealing nobody's content. I'm just letting y'all watch a few minutes of this video so you can get an idea about what has happened to him since he posted the first video I just showed you.
Minutes, get everybody caught up to speed on what's going on in my life. I've been getting a lot of questions, and figured I'd just make a second video and answer some of the things that I've been receiving. I first wanted to say I'm humbled by the response that my video got. It's been viewed millions and millions of times. People all over the country have been calling me, texting me, sending me emails, comments, and the overwhelming majority of it has been positive. And so I think that's pretty cool, because my whole thought process on making that video was trying to bridge the gap between law enforcement and the public. And I've seen both sides with open arms willing to embrace that. And I think that's a step in the right direction.
But the higher-ups, they do not want to embrace that.
So that's pretty cool. One thing that I've seen come up over and over in the comments, and I've been an email sent to me, is, are you going to get in trouble? What happened to you? Or is there any discipline being
You damn right there will be. Like I said, this isn't a free country. It may be freer than a lot of countries and a lot of places in the world, but we are far from being a free country.
any discipline taking place? And so I figured I'd take a chance and give you a little synopsis of the last 3 days of my life after posting that video. So I posted the video on Tuesday, was it May 5th? And it took it took a day or two before it really started getting a lot of traction. But the next morning when I woke up on the 6th, I think it was only at a few thousand views. And I had received a message from my command saying, wow, Greg, what a powerful message. We agree with that 100%, well done. And that was actually a relief for me, because I was like, great.
But then when the information starts to get out there and millions of people start to view it,
I know that it's risky putting something out like that, but I felt like it was so grounded in integrity.
well, why would it be risky if it's the truth? Right?
and liberty that no one would have it.
Well, because a lot of people can't handle the truth. And a lot of people that are in a position of power don't want you knowing, don't want anybody knowing the truth. That's why.
An issue with it. So that was a relief. And then fast forward 3 hours later, I get another phone call from my command, and it said, hey Greg, the video's up to 400,000 views. It's time to pull the plug on this thing. And I immediately, it kind of caught me off guard, because I said, why would we want to pull the plug on something that was already acknowledged as a good and powerful message from one law enforcement officer to others? And I said, yeah, that doesn't really make sense to me. I think maybe we should embrace this message and we should share this with other officers. And he said, listen, it's not up to me.
Exactly. It's not up to me. It's up to the people that's above me. And they told me to tell you to take it down. And because I'm a fucking puppet, I'm going to do exactly what they tell me to do and tell you to take this video down.
I've been directed to tell you to take the video down, and I need to know if you're going to take the video down. And I said, no, I can't take the video down.
Good for him. I commend him on being a real man and standing up for what's right, instead of being a puppet and doing whatever the hell you're told, whether it's right or wrong.
Because if you listen to my first video, the whole message that I was trying to share with people and impart on them is, if you believe in something in your heart, you have to stand by that conviction, even if it costs you everything. And like I said last time, I have 3 little kids. I have this house. I have another house. I cannot afford to lose my job. But after putting that message out there and sharing that with America, and it was so well received, I can't then just say, even though that's what I believe, I'm going to take a step back, I'm going to retract my words, and I'm going to allow my command to prevent me from sharing my heart and my truth. And I said, so with that in mind, sir,
like 99.9% of all officers in America would have done.
I can't take the video down. And I didn't know where this was going to go, and I immediately started thinking about, what are they going to try and gig me on?
As soon as I watched the video, I knew exactly where it was going to go.
What did I do wrong? What policy did I violate? And I got called back a couple hours later, and by this time, it was skyrocketing. Everyone in the agency was seeing it. Cops from when I was an officer down in Los Angeles, they were contacting me. I got a call, and it said, listen, the video needs to be taken down right now, and you need to accept a letter of reprimand. Or we're going to take a very different approach to this if you say no again. Well, I'd already put myself on that hill, and I had to be willing to die on that hill. They said they determined the video was a violation of policy, and that if I wouldn't take it down, that allegations would be made against me, and so on and so on. And so I told them, no, I'm not going to take it down. You do what you need to do. But the principle of it is rooted in truth, and it was a positive message that was received by
millions. That's why he has to take it down. Because it was rooted in truth, and it was a positive message.
Millions and millions of people. If you want me to take it down, I have to respectfully refuse. And it was interesting because...
Now, if y'all want to watch the rest of this video, then I urge you to definitely do that. You can go to Freedom Media Canada. That's where I went to get this video right here that we're watching today. Or you can probably go to a ton of other places to see it. But I definitely encourage you to see both videos if you have not. And if you're new to this channel, click that subscribe button for me, click that like button for me, and click any damn button down there that'll help me out, and I'll greatly appreciate it. Hope everybody has a damn good day. I got more content coming this week, so stay tuned, stay woke, and until next time, I'm out.